chauffeur, chauffeur. Ooh, fancy pants, Rich McGee over here, fuck you.
I'm Ava, and I'm telling all the Barnes & Noble employees that they're doing a different trend.
I'm Kat, and I brought the bowl.
Hi, I'm Connor, and this is me before my shift. And this is me after my shift.
Hi, I'm Mallory, and this is my special talent. Oh god, I can't do this!
I'm passing the phone to the bookseller who watches the movie before reading the book.
My name's Casey, and I'll read 6 books this month.
I'm your peepaw. I think you're gonna be a boy.
Alright. Shoes are Uggs, jeans are Abercrombie, top is Dry Goods.
Hi, I'm Jeannie, and I think Megan would win the Hunger Games.
So if I could be a vegetable, I guess I'd be an artichoke because artichokes are green and green is my last name and they have like lots of layers, but so do onions, but like they're not as intense as onions. Also, they make a great dip, which sometimes I order and I think I like it, but I don't like it as much as I should.
And when you think of me, am I the best you've ever had?
It literally happened 5 hours ago. How is there already Donald J. Trump attempted assassination merch? How are people already wearing the shirts that they have printed out and are selling them on live in multiple colors? It literally happened 5 hours ago.
You can't imagine what you would do if your son got face tattoos. Well, let's picture it for a second. Look what I got.
Ali me banana. Daylight come and me want go.
I started sewing last week and it's going great. I made this mushroom and I know what you're thinking. I know what it looks like. But it's a mushroom. Mushroom.
Well, first things first, have you thought about just apologizing? That was pretty bad.
Hello, but I'm not sorry.
Alright, that definitely makes it harder.
Breaking news, there was just an attempted assassination on Donald Trump in Pennsylvania. For obvious reasons, I can't show the video, but what I can show is the aftermath photo. With that said, here's a quick recap of what happened. A shooter opened fire, grazing Donald Trump's ear before he got down with Secret Service for about a minute, and then immediately stood up and raised his fist. He is still alive, he is in full recovery, and he was rushed to the hospital. While I have your attention, and while I know a lot of you are going to jump to conspiratorial thinking and thinking that it was staged, I want to use this as a moment to talk about how Ronald Reagan's attempted assassination guaranteed him the presidential victory. It can be found if you look up this article, and I'll basically be summarizing it. But after the attempted assassination of Ronald Reagan, his polling and approval ratings skyrocketed. He went from 70% Republican support, 50% independent, and 30% Democratic, to an increase in 20% for each party. Almost 100% of Republicans supported him, 70% of independents, and around 50% of Democrats. The story that Donald Trump is a man that continuously fought for his country regardless of the adversities is going to be used. And we know that because it's already happening. So regardless of whether or not you think this is staged, I want you to engage with this critically, because even if it is somehow staged, the narrative is still out there, and it's still going to be used to propel him in a way that we haven't seen since the last attempt at a presidential assassination.
And every day's a dream when I'm carrying your love with me.
Hi, excuse me, sorry, over here. Hi, yeah. Anyone else confused as fuck as to where we are in the show? Maybe I just drank too much, I don't know. I drank too much and I'm feeling kinda wavy. Yo, I said I drank too much and I'm feeling kinda wavy. Yeah.
Mr. President, there's a shooter. Get down. No, not up, Dad!
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar har, fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate is a wretched thing. Do what you want, cause a pirate...
When you think of me, am I the best you've ever had?
I'm about to be controversial, I just don't really give a fuck, and before I say anything else, my opinion should not matter to you. Your opinion is the most important opinion, so if you like something on yourself, who gives a fuck what I think? Who the fuck am I? Anyways, you guys know how the drinking age is 21? Why isn't the tattoo age also 21? Okay, because sometimes I lay my eyes on a tattoo and I know for a fact, I know for certain, that that tattoo was put on your body the day you turned 18. You were wanting that your entire high school career, and it was a mistake. It was a mistake. What the fuck do you need a knife with blood dripping down on your forearm for? Who are you trying to impress and who are you trying to intimidate? There's like a certain type of tattoo that I lay my eyes on, and I'm like, yeah, you think you're tough as nails, don't you? You're so intimidating, I would never even look at you at the bar. Because, listen, I've seen way too many of those videos of people in their, like, mid-30s and above being like, yeah, I regret the tattoos that I got when I was a teenager. Like, you're dumb as fuck when you're 18. I'm sorry, if you're 18 and watching this right now, you're stupid. You're stupid. I'm saying that at 21, I'm still fucking stupid. I'm dumb as shit, okay? And, like, listen, I've got 0 tattoos. I'm indecisive. I'm a pussy. I don't like to spend my money like that. So maybe I have no fucking room to talk. In fact, I actually have no room to talk. It's just funny because I see someone with, like, a skull on the center of their chest. I'm like, you thought of that when you were 16 in fucking math class, bitch, because you were mad at the teacher and you wanted to intimidate them. You wanted to impress the girl that was sitting 3 rows above you. Okay, and you were like, let me get a fucking skull, bro. I'm gonna be fucking hard as shit with a fucking skull on my fucking chest. Take that shit off your body, bro. Get that shit removed. Like, damn, you got a fucking roaring lion on your arm. Damn, I know I should not cross you. Damn, that roaring lion's gonna fucking claw me. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Number 44.
Woo! 44, that's me! Get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts.
You know how some dudes are like talking about how they'd never let their girl alone with Usher because Usher could just like take your girl at any point? I don't think that's true anymore. I think the real thing that we should be afraid of is Billie Eilish. That woman could steal any one of our girlfriends at any given time. It doesn't matter how attractive you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Billie Eilish comes around and starts chatting mad game. You're cooked. You're done for. Okay? Sorry.
It was a pajama day.
Okay.
And so I was wearing sleep pants like everyone was. I was like, oh, you know, it'd be funny if I pulled my sleep pants up real high. And so I walked into the room, my sleep pants put up all high, and I was like, you know, doing that. So since everyone laughed, I kept doing it the rest of the day. Finally, one of the cool kids, like 2 hours later, came over to me. He was like, hey, the bit you're doing with your pants, like, I know people are laughing, but it's actually mean because we're getting like a really visible outline of your ball sack and also your asshole. And like your pants are so high up that like your balls are on like crazy display. And also your dick print is like really pronounced and no one wants to tell you. He's telling me this in the hallway while the pants are up. And I'm just standing there receiving it. And I go, thank you, Cooper. I kind of, during the conversation, I just kind of scooted the pants down. And then I thought I could trust Cooper.
And then, there's more?
Well, Cooper always got compliments on smelling really good. I was like, okay, I know how I can be really popular is if I just figure out what cologne Cooper wears. And he'll probably tell me because he was so cool to me about the pants.
Yeah, that's your girl.
That's my boy. Like,
that's cool about the nutsack thing.
That's fun.
He was so chill about my moose knuckle.
No,
he was so chill about
That's fucking Ohana. That's fucking familia right there.
That's gang,
right there.
That's gang, that's fam.
That's gang, that's fam. And so I said, Cooper, what cologne do you wear? And he said, oh, I don't, it's just like, I don't know, my mom gets it for me. And I go, oh yeah, but like, what is it? He goes, I really don't know, my mom gets it for me. And during this whole assembly, I just keep, every time I get a chance, being like, Cooper, do you even know like what the bottle looks like? You know? But I'm trying to play it cool. So I'm like, yeah, I almost wonder what the shape the bottle is. You know? And he's like, oh yeah, I don't remember, man. Literally, I'm being so persistent because finally I go, I need to know what cologne you wear. And he goes, if I tell you, will you just stop talking to me? And I go, yeah. It was like scenic the way it played out. Like he'd be like talking to the boys and like cutting up, and then there was a moment of silence. I'd be like, anyway, Coop.
Having to repeat
Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper. No, like I was saying.
No, you guys are so funny. Cooper, what color is the box it comes in? What places does your mom shop regularly?
Cooper, what are the top notes? Give me sort of like middle. Is it like a musk, amber?
By the way, what I know now is he didn't want to tell me the clone because he didn't want to be clone brothers with me. He didn't want me running around smelling like him because that lowers his stock value.
That is real.
He said, your fat gay ass is not going to bring down my stock value.
You smell like that fat gay kid.
Cooper, why do you smell like that?
Fucking weird.
Cooper, why do you smell like ballsack sleep pants kid?
You smell like that kid that was hanging brain in homeroom. Oh, that's so fucking ridiculous.
And he knew to keep it. Because the first thing I did when I found out was go get a bottle, honey. You can't give a mouse a cookie. He gave me one kindness.
Because you give a mouse a cookie and he's going to Macy's after school.
He said, hey man, everyone's tired of seeing your ball sack. And I said, you're family. You're blood to me, pimp.
He said, will you leave me alone? And you said, yeah.
I said, I know how I'm getting ahead. Give me the formuoli.
Who's the baddest bitch in this club? I'm the baddest bitch in this club.
Who's that?
It's Aisha, bitch. I make it rap pets, so I beat some dick. With my big fat ass and my sleazy lips. Cover girl, yeah, it's easy breezy, bitch. You was supposed to say.
The f is wrong with you?
Just admit it was a shitty idea.
Having a grandson?
That of fake acid? Are you dying of dementia?
Damn, son.
I am not your pet. I never liked you. I don't care about you. I won't wait for you. I bite.
Wiener dog, how did you get so long? Wiener dog, come listen to my song.
Everybody get up. Lights start flashing like a photo booth, and the stars exploding will be fireproof. My youth is yours, tripping on skies, sipping water. Tupac back,
That's all these bitches screaming at Tupac back. All eyes on me. Better pitch.
And I will even give Joe Biden 10 strokes aside. 10 strokes. That's all. That means 20 strokes in case
The left-wing gender insanity being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse.
What will happen to trans rights if Donald Trump wins the presidential election? The former president's re-election website features a section called Agenda 47, which has dozens of videos outlining his policies for if he returns to office. In one video, titled President Trump's Plan to Protect Children from Left-Wing Gender Insanity, Trump makes clear his plans for trans rights.
On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly.
Trump also pledges to sign a new executive order to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. For any hospital or healthcare provider delivering gender-affirming care to trans youth, Trump will make sure they no longer meet the federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare.
Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children.
In terms of education, President Trump will introduce severe consequences for any teacher or school that suggests a child could be experiencing gender dysphoria.
We will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique.
Finally, if Trump wins the presidential election in November, he will ask Congress to pass 3 bills that establish that. 1. The only genders recognized by the U.S. government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. 2. Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports. In other words, banning all trans women from competing. 3. Parents must give consent in order for their child to change their gender identity.
No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much.
No longer a danger to herself or others.
It's so hot. Give me water.
I didn't bring any.
Why didn't you bring water?
You didn't tell me
You're
to.
supposed to know.
Look at this TikTok.
Stop. Why are you walking so slow? It's hot.
What time is it?
It's 3:50.
Wait, what?
It's 3:50.
4:50?
It's 3:50.
You okay?
Shut up.
My friend tried to set me up the other day with her 37-year-old friend, and I was like, set me up to do what? Drive him to his appointments? Talk to his doctors about the treatment plan?
Get some like tips on the best IRA to invest in.
Drop him off and pick him up from dialysis? What am I doing with him?
I feel that too. Sometimes my girlfriends will go on dates with dudes in like their 30s or 40s when we were like early 20s. I'm like, what do you talk about? Taxes?
Right.
Are you talking about the 2008 housing crisis?
Honey, that's not a boyfriend, that's a mentor. You got
It's
me
a
in the
TA.
Big Brother program.
It's a TA, bitch. What the
That's
fuck?
my TA.
Yeah.
My
what?
lab report is due.
Girl, what are you talking about? I know. I think age gaps are so. I can't do them. I can't do it. Like older men annoy me.
What am I gonna do with a 37-year-old man at my young, spry age?
What are we gonna talk about? We have nothing in common.
Yeah, well, it's like, first of all, I grew up with the internet.
Yeah.
And you were doing the phones that you had to go like 3, 5, 4,
Yeah.
7.
I was calling an Uber and you were catching a cable car. Like two different things.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Peepaw.
Sorry, horse and buggies aren't a thing anymore.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know what to
lost
tell you.
you lost friends to dysentery on the Oregon Trail. I wasn't there.
I'm like men who were alive before the polio vaccine was alive. I'm good. No,
Skate
thank
on
you.
out of here.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I'll send you on your way, pimp.
when you had mumps as a child and we're supposed to have something in common.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Hey, but when I need to understand escrow, I'll give you a call. I'll hit you up,
Closing,
brother.
I need to close some deals.
Yeah.
I'll send you an email.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
What if I took you on a date and I ordered souffle and then a trans person walked out of the kitchen one day?
Hold on, pause. Where's that even coming from? Why did he bring that up?
I don't know, man. It's Eminem. I'm sure he won't talk about it the whole time, though.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead and play it again.
Gen Z's trying to cancel me. Yeah, that's weird. Be even weirder if there was some kind of trans person here. Oh, now you're offended.
There it goes again. Why does he keep doing it?
Also, why is Gen Z in it? We don't think about this.
Yeah, exactly. This is just weird.
It's Eminem.
I don't know,
It's
whatever.
Eminem.
He's got to pivot at some point in time. Go ahead and play the rest of it.
Hey, trans people. Why are you like this? Pronouns are stupid too, bro.
Oh my God. Just turn this shit off.
When you think of me, am I the best you've ever had?
So a Republican gets shot by a registered Republican using a gun that Democrats tried to ban, and somehow it's the Democrats' fault? Got it.
If you're the type of person to give your phone to somebody so they can put their contact information in, be cautious because the person you're giving your phone to does not always have the best intentions. And I would know because one time I gave my phone to somebody so they could put their contact information in, and they put a little more than just their contact information. So it was one of my first weeks in college, and I was just sitting in class when the professor announced that we had to pair up for this group project we were doing. Now, because we were only like 2 weeks into our first year at college, no one really knew each other in the class. So when it came to picking a partner, I kind of just nodded at the dude next to me and he nodded back. So after class, I go up to him and I'm just like, hey, I'm Mark. If we're gonna be doing this project together, I think it's best if we have each other's contact information. So I hand him over my phone with like the contact page up on it. Before he even takes the phone, he goes, are you smart? And I was just like, yeah, I think so. He was just like, good. And then he snatches my phone. Now that should have been a red flag, but I was thinking, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Nonetheless, he's putting his contact information into my phone, and I'm starting to think like, man, this is taking a little longer than I expected. Like, it was taking a suspiciously long amount of time for him to put his contact in, but the phone was faced away from me, so I couldn't see what was going on, and I didn't want to like judge him. Eventually, he hands back my phone, and I walk over to my next class, and I just check my phone just to make sure he wasn't doing anything sus. And I didn't see any new tabs open, and everything seemed to be normal. So I go on to text him, hi, it's Mark from class, just so he had my number. Fast forward to the next day in class, I'm just sitting there paying attention to the professor's lecture when I start hearing music, but not just any music, a prepubescent boys Minecraft parody of the song Take On Me. I'm looking around the class like, who's the troll? Like, who's playing the song? But they're all looking at me. And I look down at my phone and I realize the song is coming from my phone. Guess who I see is calling me? My project partner. So I end the call and I look over to my project partner and he's just anime laughing. Quickly realize that he changed his ringtone in my phone to the Minecraft Take On Me song just so he could prank me. So after class, I confront him and I'm just like, bro, why did you do that? Like, I barely know you. He just starts laughing like a crazy. So I leave and I go back to his contact to change his ringtone in my phone, and I see that he shared my location with him. Like, through Find My iPhone, he shared my location with himself. What? So I went to the professor and he got in trouble and I got a new partner. But like, that is so creepy. Like, what was he gonna do with my location?
Who's your favourite queer artist?
Nathan Apollo. I think he's gay.
All right, are you sitting down? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. See, this is normally the part where I erase a bigger number and then write 0, but it's always been 0. I've never seen it hit the number 1. And I mean, I can't even blame you. Like, I get it. I thought I was bi once too, all right? I just want you to be informed. Like, I'm about to have a whole ass wife. Pookies, I love you. You know I love you. But I'm cheering you on from the stands, okay? I'm not in the field. Ally!
All right, we ranking things that piss me off. We're starting off with JoJo Siwa. Hold on, let me readjust my $1,500 Cartier frames. This handsome broad is annoying as hell, but she don't really make me mad. I'm gonna put her about 8. Else you got shoplifters. I don't give a fuck. Take what you can, brother. Get something for me. Disrespectful kid, I will yeet a kid into the fucking Detroit River. You better not drink that shit. I'm gonna put it number 3. Karen, fuck Karen. I'm gonna put Karen in number 1. All the Karens need to go the fuck away. Crime baby, I got earbuds, dog. So, protesters, shit, everybody should be protesting. Fuck the world. All right, what else we got? Masks in the car. I mean, they look silly as hell, but hey, if you scared of your own breath, but ain't you trapping yourself with your own? I don't know. Child pedos, I'm throwing them as high as I can, because I can't throw them as far as I want to. Furry, y'all got them, y'all some furry freak fanatics. I ain't gonna judge you, dog. And kiss ass, I wish I could put this in number 1, dog.
A cow pretending to be a man. Alan, are you a cow? What? No. Yeah, me neither. Alan, are you a cow? What? No. Yeah, me neither. Alan, are you a cow? What? No. Yeah, me neither. You guys want to go skateboard?
Sleepy Joe, I'm surprised you know how to use one of these things.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised you can even hear this phone call with half of your ear missing.
I'm surprised you're calling past 5 p.m. I saw you call. I said, wow, 5 p.m. Isn't that past your bedtime?
Yeah, I'm surprised that shooter missed that big head you got. Come on, big target. Look, come on, how'd you miss that?
Frankly, I'm too busy for this. Goodbye.
No, Donald, come on, hold on. Don't go. Truth is, I called to see if you're okay. I'm glad to hear that you're safe.
Frankly, I'm better than okay. I'm tremendous. I'm better than you'll ever be and better than you've ever been. Is that actually why you called?
Yeah, I was worried about you.
Wow, that is sweet. I thought, actually, it's ironic. I thought to myself, when I got hit, I thought, wow, I hope Joe calls me, actually. Frankly, are you still there?
No, if I'm being honest, I have no idea where I am, but it looks to me like I have some sort of house or something. It's colored white. And the particular room I'm in is oval shape, some form of office.
Wow, Pookie, I'm so sorry to hear that. That does sound frightening. Are you going to be okay?
No, matter of fact, I'm scared, Donnie. I need you to come save me.
Frankly, I will. But what about Jill?
Oh.
Good answer. You're exactly right. She's not important to you anymore. I'll be there soon, my little Pookie. Goodbye.
All right, I'll see you soon, Vice President Putin. Okay, goodbye. Good night. Goodbye.
Oliver, who is this on your bottle?
Who shot up the Taco Bell? Who shot up the Taco Bell?
You know it won't alter anything, right? Me and Mary getting married? We'll still be doing all this.
Oh, good.
If you were worried.
Wasn't worried.
This is a call-in for any queer people, any trans people, any people of color, disabled people. If you fall under a marginalized community and you are worried about what's happening within the next 4 years, if you were trying to make peace with the fact that Donald Trump is most likely going to be president and you don't know what to do with yourself, this is for you. Whatever you do within the next 4 years, I truly could not care less. Except you must live. And this is not me trying to be inspiring. This is me informing you that your existence is now an act of political resistance. And it should not be, and I am sorry that it is, but it is. So you have to stay alive. Because I can't do this alone, and you cannot leave me with these people. There's already too few of us. They're already trying to get rid of us. Okay? I don't care what you gotta do to get through the next 4 years. Do it. At the end of those 4 years, we can sit down, reassess, figure out where we're going from there. But you have to live. Otherwise, they've already won.
Okay, mi gente. Blah, 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 blah.
And here comes number 13, Mr. All coming from the three-point line right now. Oh shit, that nigga's in there. He's in there, nigga. Oh, it's tugging out his neck. He gonna meet that fucking.
I just killed a man, she's my alibi.
Get transgender. You just got transgender.
Her parents always saying, girl, when you grow up, you're gonna find a nice man. Make sure you're pretty enough. You'll be living a life like Barbie and Ken. Come on, suck it up and forget this nonsense.
Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home.
Last night, I spoke with Donald Trump. Oh my God, Donnie. Are you all right? I just saw it on the news. This malarkey's crazy.
They want to take us away from each other, but I won't let them. Joey, I love you. I will always be by your side, no matter what they do to me.
I know you never meant to say anything mean about me, Donnie. Maybe in another lifetime, we can be together.
We are meant for each other, and I know we pretend to hate each other, but I never meant anything negative I said to you.
Maybe in another universe.
Okay, so I have a question for you, and this is of the utmost importance. If I show you one of these bugs, what are you calling them? Like, what was the name that you and all your friends grew up calling them? Because my entire life, I had been calling them roly-polies. And I assumed that that was just the name that they were called everywhere. And it wasn't until I met my partner who grew up on the West Coast in Washington. Mind you, I grew up on the East Coast in like New York City and then Florida. That I realized that they're called different things in different regions. She calls them, what is it, potato bugs? I think it's potato bugs. And I ended up asking a few of my friends if they call them potato bugs or roly-polies, and it turns out that they don't call them either of those. One of them said it's like pill bugs. I also heard Butchie Boys, which by the way, if you are a trans man or like a trans mask, you need to start a band called Butchie Boys like immediately. And these need to be the mascot, obviously. And I think another name for them was like cheesy bugs. But I'm finding out that these bitches are called so many fucking things. I think the like scientific name for them is actually Armadillidium vulgare, but that's neither here nor there because nobody calls them that. Maybe some people that are really, really interested in bugs, but nobody that I know calls them that. However, what do you call them? I need to know.
A cigarette rests between her lips, but I'm staring at her tits, it's the wrong way. And when you think of me, am I the best you've ever had?
Even if they're not poisonous, we don't want people eating fucking tampons. Those are poisonous. Why are they poisonous?
I want to talk to you about vaginas. Now, this past week, I've seen a whole bunch of videos from women and trans men and non-binary folks all talking about this story, but I feel like I need to talk about it too so that you can have the perspective of a cis white guy. It's critically important that I am heard. That never happens. Yeah, so tampons have lead in them. Researchers tested 14 different popular brands of tampons for 16 different metals that you don't really want to have in a tampon. And they found all 16 metals among them. And they found lead in every brand they tested. Notably, there is no acceptable exposure level for lead, and there certainly isn't a level of acceptable exposure for lead in the coochie. Now, vaginas, I love them. You love them. They're a portal to the babyverse. I didn't pay attention in sex ed, but they're pretty great. And vaginal tissue is pretty absorptive. And absorptive? It absorbs. And if it absorbs lead, that's just gonna go right into the bloodstream. That's not great. I have a note here, just a bullet point. It says lead should not go in blood. Anyway, hey, people who look like me, women are criminally understudied in general healthcare science. Like lead in tampons level of understudy. Like think about the trope of like a woman going to an auto mechanic and they like try to swindle women specifically more than men. Think of that, but you have cancer.
Handsome fellow, what is he doing? That cannot be his real voice. There's no way you're walking around talking like that.
Alright everyone, I think it's time I come clean about my real voice. The rumors are true. I don't really sound like this. As much as I'd like you to believe that I sound like this. This is my real voice. Hey everyone, it's me. The handsome fella. What's up, guys? This is a huge weight lifted off of my shoulders. I can finally be me and be free and talk like I normally talk in real life. Because usually I'm down here. No, I'm somewhere in the middle. That's called range, sister. Okay?
That's a big fucking dick!
I am disgusted. You have to see this group of videos of Donald Trump talking very inappropriately about his own daughter, Ivanka. This will make you sick to your stomach. Take a look.
She does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her, you know.
Okay, Ivanka, what's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that
If I weren't happily married and, you know, her father.
My daughter, Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
By the way, your daughter.
She's beautiful.
Can I say this? A piece of ass. Yeah. She looks more voluptuous than ever.
She's actually always been very voluptuous. She's tall. She's almost 6 feet.
You going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. Can you believe it?
I can't even. It's his own daughter. He just described his own daughter as voluptuous. Oh, it's so gross. Does anybody think that that behavior is appropriate? Does anybody think that's okay? To talk about dating your own daughter? To talk about her figure in that manner? Are you kidding me? Like, Donald Trump preys on his own family. That's the guy the Republicans are supporting. That's who they want to be the next president of the United States. What are we doing here? The choice is so clear. Don't vote for that. Don't vote for the convicted felon. Just support Joe Biden.
Sorry for party rocking.
The fuck you trying to do? Get us canceled. Hey yo, fuck blind people. What? And deaf people suck. Stop. Yeah. So do cripples. Whoa. Dumb quadriplegic fucks with Christopher Reeves' luck. Whoa. Shady Jesus, what the fuck? Oh, here comes Marshall to try to clean this up. Shut up!
Excuse me, is there a Carl here?
Hi, Stephen Smith, right?
Yes, could I help you?
Hi there, yeah, you can. Why don't you come in and take a seat?
So, what's this all about?
Be honest with you, Stephen. Did you come here to meet a 13-year-old boy named Carl Agnew?
A 13-year-old boy that I don't recall.
We have the records right here, Stephen. So please, be honest with us. Did you come here to meet a 13-year-old boy named Carl Agnew?
I thought he was 17.
Yo, are you Stephen Smith?
Yes, could I help you?
Yes, you can, actually. I just wanted to let you know that, I'd say this isn't personal, but it is.
What are you talking about?
Carl Agnew? That name sound familiar? 13-year-old boy you've been texting for the past 3 weeks?
What is this? Who are you?
Hey. Oh. You know, I'm just a citizen, you know, just trying to make the world a better place.
Oh my God, help!
Oh God, help me? God's not gonna help you. The only God that you should pray to now is me.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down.
That's a big fucking dick.
I'll be there for you as the world falls
I told you we needed more glitter.
That's a big fucking dick. Running through the woods. It's running through the motherfucking woods. Running through the woods. It's running through the motherfucking woods. Say my period just came down, what the fuck, but let's get this understood. Tonight I'ma fuck around and turn that dick to a Little Red Riding Hood.
So, like, what are you into?
I eat it, I sleep it, and I train it.
Put a finger down if you've ever been operating on someone and you look down at them and you think, damn, they look so good.
Would you rather be in surgery with a man or a bear? I don't think either option is the best, to be fair. That's bad, isn't it?
Down 999 is a good time. Who the fuck are you? I'm a brat when I'm bumping that. No, I wanna hit my track. Are you bumping that? Till the windows crack, I'll be bumping that. No, I'll never go home, don't sleep, don't eat. Just do it on repeat, keep.
You missed it again.
Fuck you trying to do? Get us canceled. Hey yo, fuck blind people. What? And deaf people suck. Stop. So do cripples. Dumb quadriplegic fucks with Christopher Reeves' luck. Shady Jesus, what the fuck? Oh, here comes Marshall to try to clean this up. Shut up!
Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams.
But I do care. I care about everything too much.
But yeah, I hope that people aren't mad that I won for no reason. Like, I know it's like stupid, and anyone who's like mad about it, it's kind of like, ah, that's just a them thing. And they're like, well, I liked Kai Cenat. I saw Kai Cenat should have won it. Well, not this bitch.
I do find it a little funny that autistic people are infantilized so much when we basically invented this. For the record, I haven't researched this at all, but like, I mean, come on. Someone was really like, what if we did the do, but this time you gag me so I don't have to worry about what to say? What if you tied my hands up because I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with them? What if you blindfolded me so I didn't have to worry about eye contact? Don't get me wrong, I like normal doing the do, but what if this time we each had very, very specific roles and we talked in length, very detailed about exactly what we do and do not want to happen in a scene that we create? It could be whatever we want. What if we just had sensory playtime where we just feel soft things like feathers or sharp things like little spikes? Or what if I could just turn my brain off and then you tell me exactly what to do? What if, because of the trauma of always being told that I'd never be good enough, we can reenact punishment, but in a safe environment where it's also pleasurable for me? No. We're just pure, innocent, little itty-bitty babies that need to be protected. Him, and there's a lesbian flag? Yep. We got my bed over there. It's my side of the room. And we got his room over here, okay? He likes TV girl, and he's a he-him lesbian, and you're not gonna judge him because he's beautiful.
Say peacock and no one bats an eye. Say poopcock and society goes wild. Society.
I'm just saying, hey Mona Lisa, come home. You know you can't roam without Caesar. I know you love the show.
Hey, I noticed you were sitting in a corner. I also like sitting in corners. Yeah, it's really loud over there, so. Interesting. Would you also say it's bright in here? I guess the overheads are kind of annoying. Oh, I see how it is. Yeah, it kind of seems like we both would click the link in my bio to save a family. Yes. Autistic. But, yeah, I have a proposition, which is that we should now be friends forever. What are the terms and conditions? Well, I would like to be able to sit next to you with no obligation to actually say anything. Okay, I see that, and I raise you a parallel play session where I get to info dump at any time. Wonderful. Let us seal the deal by exchanging small pebbles. Awesome. Do you want to hang out after this? No, I'm incredibly overstimulated. You have passed. I need at least 3 hours of isolation after this. I'm so tired, but not too tired to help a family evacuate. Same. Look at this family and all these wonderful kids that are now closer to their goal because of you guys in the last video. We went from like 11,000 to 13,000 in like a day, and I know I'm not the only creator like sponsoring them, but that is crazy. Let's go. Let's go.
with two Oreos. Alright, that's it. Where the camera's at? I know I'm getting pranked now.
How much money would it take for you to slap your mom or other parental figure across the face as hard as you can without them having any heads up? How much money would it take? My husband and I like to play the impossible questions game. Yesterday, I posted a video asking about the indecent proposal numbers. The internet seemed pretty divided, so I want to get your take on this one. This one, my number is a little bit higher than my indecent proposal number because the idea of slapping my mom or any other parental figure across the face makes me want to throw up. However, I do think she would forgive me for way less. I went with $50,000 because I would split that with her. I would slap her and then immediately explain why I did it, give her a $25,000 payoff. I get a $25,000 payoff. We can go on a nice little vacation. You know, we can have some fun. But I think I would probably need at least 25 grand for my conscience to not feel like an absolute terrible person for the rest of my life. My husband, I don't actually remember what he said, but he said he would give all the money to his mom, that he would do it, but then just give all the money to his mom. My husband is obviously a much better person than I am. So I want to know, how much money would it take for you to go up, no warning to this person, slap them across the face as hard as you can? It could be your mom, your grandma, your dad, whoever is your closest parental figure. How much money would it take? And if you're on your high horse, get off it. This is just for fun.
It's crazy. They really shot Trump and missed, and failed. You know how annoying he's gonna be now? He's going, they tried to shoot me, they missed. They couldn't kill me. You can't kill me. I'm invincible. Just like the economy when it's run by Donald J. fucking Trump. They shot me in the ear. What an idiot. It's not even a vital organ. I didn't even flinch. When they shot me, I said, ow. Ooh, they shot me. That hurt. In the hospital, I had an African doctor, and he worked very well. This is my good friend. He helped me. He saved me. I didn't need saving, but he saved me. He helped me. He got the bullet out. He was black. This is a dying nation, and I'm not gonna die on this nation. You need me. You need me. I need you. I need the American people. I survived the shooting. My competition, he could never survive a shooting. If he was shot, he'd be dead. You wouldn't even have to shoot him. You could just breathe on him. He's that old. He's